So the origin of this property really is a dream come true. It's a lifetime for me of learning that's culminated to this point. Whereas when we're specifically talking about whitetail deer in North America, I've been very fortunate. I've had the opportunity to hunt a lot in the Deep South where I grew up, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, those areas. I've been able to take trips around the United States from time to time or seasonally, and have been able to study a lot from other hunters. And we've just always just cherished and relished the opportunity to come up into the Midwest, into the heartland, where, from around the country, everybody knows, hey, you want to go have a real live chase on a whitetail, especially during rut and those sorts of things. The trophies, the biggest deer in the nation, it's the spot to do it. And certain areas have become in very high demand. But the genetics, the minerals in the soil, things of that nature that allow the heartland here in the United States to continue to produce some of the largest whitetail bucks, in the nation, is irrefutable. And so the genesis of this land is we just started looking, and we spent multiple years trying to find the right location that would allow us the opportunity to come in and be able to become landowners in these areas. It's getting harder and harder to draw tags in certain states, with more and more hunters wanting to travel and come to these desirable areas to hunt big game. And so if you're not set up long-term as a landowner and giving back to the land and setting yourself up in the future so that you and your family can enjoy the outdoors in this way, I think it's going to become more and more challenging. And so as people that invest in lives and in real estate and in nature and in whatever area of life that we're focusing our time and attention, we just wanted to come in and really get involved and get intimate with it. Again, there's no reward in the hunting realm that's greater than killing basically your own deer that you've raised on your property. The reward for a hunter in that regard is great, and that's what we wanted to do. So it's one thing just to go with an outfitter on a one-time occurrence, another thing to be part of a club or part of a family or a landowner or leasee where you can really be engaged over a multiple year period of time. This land really came to us in such a way that it wasn't listed. It wasn't something somebody pitched to us. We were just in the right place at the right time when we were looking, much like deer hunting when you get the opportunity to get a shot on a big buck. And I'd like to say, hey, we were lucky to find this piece of land, such a honey hole, at a reasonable deal that we could put together. But I really believe it was a divine intervention. It was an opportunity that God gave us to come in here and make a difference. And that's why we want to share the vision and share the opportunity with others.